Good boy. Dethro, come. Good. Sit. Oh, that's it. Oh, whoops. You want dance? You want dance? Oh. You want dance? You want dance? All right, place. Good boy. Yes, place. Yes. Good boy, Dethro. Good boy. All right, come on, get up to that door, please. Oh, yes. Good job. Come here, bud. Good boy. Good job. Yes. One more time. You want to do it one more time? All right, come on. Get up in there. Please. Come on, Dethro. Yes. Who's that boy? What are you smelling there? Come on. Come on, Dethro. Let's go. Okay. Okay, guys, check it out. Here. I almost knocked Sophie over. Come here, Dethro. Come here, Bob. Okay, let me get close to the camera here because it's windy, guys. I want you to hear me. Okay, so you see Dethro's enthusiasm to get up on things now, and you saw him fly into the van, right? If you remember from the first video, one of the issues out of the two that we needed to get him worked on was he couldn't get up in the cars. For one, I told you, it looked like he was having trouble with his legs. You can see that's no longer an issue. What I want to touch on here is yesterday was the first time he went into the car, and he did it one time. I didn't work on it the whole time he was here, okay? So even though the goal was to be able to get him to jump up in his owner's truck and cars, I never worked on placing him in the car or a truck or anything, okay? What I did along the way was go about our normal training, okay? Worked on our relationship, that bond. You see how he is with me, okay? He's excited to do things now. What I did was I made the place command very, very strong. I placed him on everything that he could possibly get on, comfortably, everything. So a lot of people make the error, they teach the place command, they teach it on one thing in one place. That's not, the dog doesn't really know the command. We taught it all over the neighborhood. I wasn't even gonna have him attempt to jump up in a truck or the van in case he was having trouble with his legs. But the way he told me he was ready, and this was great. If my neighbors saw me, they'd probably think I'm nuts. I took him for a walk down the street a few nights ago, late at night. And we're out in this open field, and there's a big electrical box out there, you know, like for the homes. It's like 3 feet high. A lot of dogs don't like to go up there because it's slippery and the ground is uneven and it's high. And we were walking past it, and he just jumped up on there by himself. I didn't ask him to. I got kind of silly and kind of crazy, and I was hugging and screaming, and I said, "Oh, you're a unicorn." I believe that's what I said. "You're a unicorn." And we were hugging it out, and man, he was so proud. He was visibly happy. But for people who have Rottweilers or work Rottweilers, you know what I'm talking about. They're real expressive. He was so excited. I said, "All right, come on, buddy, let's go." And I pulled him off of there, and he ran back and jumped back up on the electrical box. So he was telling me, okay, I could do this. I'm not scared anymore. If his legs are hurting, he's not showing it. I'm not going to have him jumping in and out of cars, off things all the time, because he's too big of a dog. But he actually is very light on his feet. Another thing I found out while he was here, which really impresses me about the dog, is his owner just got him a couple weeks ago. So this dog has been with a breeder for his first year, basically, and really hasn't been exposed to much. There hasn't been any training out there, you know. He was an outdoor dog, and definitely well cared for, you know. I'm very comfortable after talking to the breeder. I would definitely get a dog from this person because he's just a wonderful specimen. But again, I never worked on teaching him to get in the car or truck. He let me know when he was ready, and then I just allowed him to do it. All right? So I had to just film this quick shot because he's going home a little earlier than expected. His owner's coming to pick him up, and I'm not going to get a chance to film everything I wanted to. And I'm kind of bummed because I love the dog a whole bunch, right? We love each other. I know. We love each other so much. And he doesn't do great filming either because Sophia's filming, as you know, and he wants to go play with Sophia. He loves everybody. He's a beautiful, beautiful dog. So for a dog who hasn't been exposed to anything his first year of life, oh my goodness, man, the sky is the limit with him, okay? So for the people who have trouble with something like I was, his trouble was the cars. I never worked on that. Remember that. I never worked on getting him in the car. I worked on everything that leads up to it first, right? First, he told me when he's ready. Right, pal? Say hi to the camera. Ah, yeah. All done, Bob.